Hi and welcome back to my solo playthrough of Feierabend. Finishing time. It really seems I didn't mess up any rules whatsoever, so that's definitely good news. And the last thing that I did was to send my workers back to their factory, which apparently is Karoshi and Son. And in case you didn't know, this is a Japanese term, pretty much working yourself to death. So again, also a very nice, I would say, comment in respect to our modern day working philosophies, at least. Yeah, really, really nice. And Joel basically made me aware of this. So again, thanks so much for pointing this out to be hilarious. So it's back to Robot. He's rolling his die, and that's a 1, my lovely little logo here. So let's see about that. Vacation, no, because he doesn't have any money left. Visiting the union, I think, yeah, that's gonna happen now actually, because I recently evacuated those. So he can definitely go there, which is kind of a bummer actually, because otherwise he would have to pass. So in this case, he simply gets those 3 strike tokens, but that's already his action. So maybe we want to make sure to go there. On the other hand, we really have a hell of a lot of interesting spaces available now. And I think we might want to check out this. On the other hand, we know he's not going to get here because he's out of workers. On the other hand, I also know I can go there, and for only $2 I can score 12 points here, which is really insanely good actually. So I guess let's do that. Yeah, so we will spend $1 and go to the motel. This really has to be a very cheap motel actually, but I take it, that's fine. And in theory we could go for that, but I think let's not do that because I know I can get there anyway. So I think we will not spend this plus worker token here. So we have paid our money. So let's score those points immediately, bringing us to 9. That's okay. Let's roll the die again. That's a 5. Strike for better working. Yeah, that's what he do. Problem is he has tokens now. That's, I think, worked out pretty well for him. So let's see. He will go for more vacation actually. Interesting. That's his first choice. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. And I believe I might be okay with that. So he's spending 3, but he has now maxed out on those, so he's not going to do that. So anytime he goes to vacation, he can now go to 3 weeks of vacation. This could give him up to 9 points or 18 points if he sends 2 workers there, or a worker with a partner there. He still has a worker left, so he's still not leaving the space. So I guess there is no reason now to go to this space here because we know we get it. So I guess either we are taking the freebie here twice, that's also 6, but we have to spend our plus token, or we really want to make sure getting more strike tokens, and I think that's the better deal. Yeah, let's go to the second spot here. So we are getting our 3 strike tokens, and then it's immediately back to the robot. He has 1 worker left, and that's another 1. I think, no, he cannot visit the union. We already know that here. He cannot strike for better working conditions because, yeah, he will go pub and home. 1 worker in front of the bar if possible. It's not possible because he doesn't have any money. Otherwise, he will go home, and that's what he will do. He will score 1 more relaxation point, bringing him to 26 points in total. But now he has to send all his workers back. The thing is, he still hasn't improved his working conditions here. So he will lose 16 points in theory. But because he has 3 workers on vacation, he's only losing 13. I think that's pretty strong actually. Wow. So he's moving back from 20 to 13. I think that's pretty solid actually. Wow, that's really something. He will get a lot of money actually, a lot of strike tokens. All his workers will come back. And here is now the one thing. Oh, those workers will simply come back because again, the vacation is over. But those guys are on a 2-week vacation, which means they are moving down. He's not getting the bonus here again. Again, he already got those points, but they will still be here and will reduce the loss of relaxation, for example. But those guys are also blocked now. So this all comes with a price. All of the other workers will still come back to the factory. And I guess then it's back to us. As we know, he still has 1 partner left. I think we might want to secure this one here. It's still the best deal out there. So let's go there. So 1 and 1. Again, we have to spend $1 for that, and this gives us another 6 points, moving us up to 15. In theory, we are in the lead, but keep in mind we have to send our workers back to the factory sooner than he did, so we better score some more points, otherwise it really will not look good for us. Back to the robot. He has a lot of cash and also a lot of strike tokens. So the world is his oyster. Okay, always maximum relaxation. And he will start with a vacation. And I think he will start with a vacation, actually. You must be kidding me. And he will always send a partner with him. And he has the money for that. I just mentioned that. He has $8. So he will send one here to the 3-week vacation with a partner here. Of course, he has to spend all of his money to do so. And he's blocking a lot of his workers now, but that's what it is. But therefore, he just scored 18 relaxation points. It's definitely the maximum relaxation you can get in this game, I believe. So 18, he will move to 21, 31 points. So in theory, 9 more points and we will end the game, which means at that point in time, we will no longer send our workers back home. We will then wait until everyone has spent their workers, and then we will see who has the most relaxation. Wow, that was definitely a jump for the purple player. But anyway, at the end of the game, still we will all go back to the factory, so we will still suffer those penalties. So don't get me wrong here. So this will still hit him if he's not changing things around that. Okay, I think we still have some very nice options. Maybe this could be our best option for now because it's free for us. Keep in mind. Or we can basically send them both and it's free. So we will use our plus worker. We will send both of our guys here. Therefore, score 6 more points, bringing us to 21. That's not too bad. And we are moving this thing over back to the robot. And again, the good thing is he doesn't have any money left. So he's not going to the really expensive one. Okay, that's a 4. He cannot go to the motel. He cannot go to the motorcycle ride because he doesn't have any partners. But he will go to the blind date. No, he doesn't have any money for the blind date either. The fitness trail is something we have just taken. Perfect. So he will now, yeah, he will visit the union, which would have been my next stop as well, I guess. That's okay. So he's scoring 3 more. So the next time he's doing something for the working conditions, he can really do a lot of stuff because he's at 9 of those tokens. So we will see a lot of movement there actually. But then it's back to us. And I guess we do want a partner, right? Okay, that's the money we already spent for the hotel. Yeah, I think so. Let's do so. So we have to spend $2. So here are 5. Let's get some money back. Cool stuff. And of course, this means we are also getting an extra partner. And it's really not that relaxing, it seems. That's very stressful meeting new special someone. But still, we just scored an extra relaxation point for that. He has an awful lot of workers still, 4 in fact. So let's see. That's a 4 again. He cannot, I think we know that, but we also know he cannot visit the union again. So he will now go home actually with 3 workers. Seems kind of wasteful, but he doesn't have any money left anyway. So I guess he might as well go there actually. And of course, he's not using his plus token there. There are better options, but yeah, I mean, there is some sort of AI, so I think we have to simply follow that. Of course, if I would play them, I would have sent him fishing, for example. He would have gained some more points there, but of course, I will not debate those. He will still score points here, 1, 2, and 3, and he still has 1 more worker left. Interesting. I guess we want to strike again. Let's do that. So we will spend 4 of our strike tokens here to move to a 45-hour streak. That's not too bad. The next time we are going there, we can either retire one of our workers who gives us basically a continuous, let's call it happiness, pretty much. It's like you would put an extra space here, we would move in here, or we could go for another partner if you would go there. Because again, now we have gained enough time so we can meet some new friends or partners here. But minus 13 is already cool. We still have 4 more to go. And because we have our last worker there, we might as well spend it. So I guess, do we want more money or more strike tokens? I think we want more money for now, right? Money-wise, we are doing okay, actually. because we are not spending a lot of money on vacation. I think only once or so right now. So I guess maybe we want to spend, let's go for more strike tokens for now. So let's spend 3 and moving us here. So we will also gain some more here. I think that's okay. And then it's most likely not the last action, because again, he still has an awful lot of those strike tokens, and that's a 3. No motel, no vacation, no, he doesn't have any money. Motorcycle ride, no. Blind date, no. Pub and home. Wow, interesting. I think I was really lucky this time. Wow. 3 workers in front of the bar if possible, otherwise no. Rest, go home. Yeah, he will go home, which means he will send another guy here, bringing him to 35 relaxation points, and now he's done actually. Maybe that wasn't too bad actually for him, because I'm now passing 2. So all the spaces will get available to him for the next turn. So maybe overall it worked out for him as well. We still have to subtract some points, of course. Still he's at minus 16. He has 2 folks on vacation still. Again, the partners do not count here. So that's minus 14. So that's fun, 21 points. Oof, that's still something actually. He's really not losing a lot of points. I mean, really, these vacation things is pretty much the same thing like progressing here, and you gain a lot of things. So overall, might be the better strategy actually. He gets still $9 for that. And I noticed something. I think I might have messed this up. Yeah, I think he should have $9 instead of the 8 I gave him. So in theory, he would have, yeah, I think he would have gained something before. I think it was not the motel. I think it was the blind date was the one time. So I think I will fix that now. I think I can still fix that. So he will still get the 5 strike tokens, that's for sure. But I think instead of that, he sent someone here to the motel, I think he would have sent then maybe someone to the blind date instead and spent, no, it was not enough either. He could have gone to vacation then actually. Yeah, I think that's what he would have done, but that's okay too. I think I can fix that too. So basically he would have 1 more folk here at the vacation space alone. He didn't have a partner, but this also means he would have gained 1, 2, 3 more points for the vacation, right? But lost one because he got the relaxation from sending him home, and now because he sent someone else to the vacation, he's also lost 1 point less actually, right? So he would be here then. I think so. I think that's now the correct position. Again, apologies for that, but I really want to play things right. I simply forgot to give him $1, and this can really make a big difference in this game, as you can see. Okay, I think we should be good now. We will send all of those dudes back home. I think they will move down. They will come back. And yeah, he really has a lot of money, a lot of strike tokens, and also this plus token here. So he will definitely be a problem. And we have to send our last remaining worker now somewhere too. That's really a bummer. So let's simply do that. I guess we want to maximize our output here. So we will send him to the amusement park. We don't have any more partners. That's a bummer. We will spend 4 of our remaining dollars, again giving us 7 more points, which is okay. 29. Now we have to reset everything. We are at minus 30 now here, which is okay. We don't have pretty much the same result like the purple player actually, but he had folks on vacation, so I think that's pretty okay for him. So 13, 16 points we are moving down. I think that's correct, right? And then we are getting our money. We get only $8. That's the difference in respect or compared to the robot player. So it's $8 for us, and now also 5 strike tokens. Moving back to the robot, that's a 1 again. Huh. Which again means, oh boy, I think he's ending the game now. I think he does. Wow, yeah. He will go to the vacation with partners if possible. It is possible. He has the money and everything. And because he has the token, oops, he will do that twice. I just lost the token. I will pick it up in a second. So first of all, he will go to the real great vacation here with a partner. Therefore, he has to spend $8. And now I'm really playing this correctly, actually. So those are the $8 for that. He gets 18 points. So that's 32, 42, end of game has been triggered, which means again we keep sending our workers there, but we are not automatically taking them back. Only when everyone has basically placed their last worker, then we will move our workers back there. But that was only the first action, because again he's using his plus token here. He has still $1 left. He will send a worker here or whatever there, doesn't really matter. Therefore he would score an additional 3 points. That's truly insane actually. Good thing is we are now getting this token back, and this could really matter actually. I think it does. Oh, for sure that he's not going to send someone here to those spaces here with a partner, because he's out of partner. In theory he could get another partner, but the partner will be blocked and will not be available to him ever again in this game. So I guess it's either going here or there actually. And again here he could still do a hell of a lot of stuff in respect to losing points. Maybe I should take it slow actually, and really at least, does it make a difference? I have 6 strike tokens now available. I need 5 to improve my working condition and 4 more. I think it does actually. No, I guess we really should at least go here once. I think 1 should be okay actually. I think so, yeah. I think 1 should be okay. So we will move 1 guy here in order, yeah, to simply score 3 more strike tokens. I think this could work out to be okay in the end. And then he's rolling his die. Again, he doesn't have any money now. He really, again, it's the one. It's my die, I told you. You would see this symbol or my logo here a lot. There was a reason I put this logo to the 1 space. Vacation is no more, visiting the Union. I think that's what he will do. Wow, getting even more strike tokens here. You must be kidding me. Wow. Yeah, I think if he ever goes there, I think he will also spend his last when he passes, right? I mean, when you send your last worker, you are entitled to, for one last time, use your strike tokens. And I guess he's doing the same thing. I think he will not lose it anyway. In fact, I just noticed something. As soon as one of you reaches 40 relaxation, triggers the final turns of the game, the robot stops rolling the die. I thought about that, and always choose this 6 action for maximum relaxation. So yeah, okay, he did not send this guy here, obviously, no, and it really does make sense actually. So I think in this case he goes here, and if I would have read the rules properly, this little paragraph here, I would have sent my workers here instead. But I'm not taking this back now, so don't get me wrong. I will live with my poor planning here, my poor decision making. So he just scored 1, 2, 3 more points here. Now I really have to go there simply to deny him those points. I think that's now crucial, because again, otherwise he would gain 3 more points here. 1, 2, 3, but I think we are really in such a bad shape actually. Wow, that's so insane. I really should have gone for more vacation actually. Oof, that hurts. Okay, I mean, we are still not done yet. I still have money, I still have my workers, so I think I'm okay for now. Again, he's going for the 6, which means he will place a dude here, right? Yeah, simple as that, scoring him 2 more points, bringing him to 50. Good thing is he doesn't have the plus token now. I think even that alone is already beneficial. So, do I want to deny him those points here, or can I do something better with my remaining workers? I think we should deny him those points actually. I think we should, because other thing that he will do now, he can only send workers now to home, and I think then he will end it anyway. But the thing is, yeah, I think it's good for him actually. So we will send someone in here now, just to not give him those 2 points. I think that's still a better deal, I guess, moving us to 21. And now he cannot take any more real actions now, so he will simply send his last 2 remaining workers up there, and he will go for the maximum, because anytime it's his turn, he will then get a point, because he doesn't have any more workers. So I think that's still okay for him. Therefore, he will still score the 2 more points, moving him to 52. And now we really have to speed things up actually. But before we do so, he will of course spend his last remaining strike token. It's really, as I already mentioned, one of your bonus actions once you have really placed your last meeple of the game. He has 17 of those strike tokens, and obviously his preference will be those working hours here. So that's 3, 7, 11, 16 points, moving him from 70 to 40 hours. You must be kidding me. But he spent 16 of his tokens So he's not really losing a lot of things. Normally, again, he would now be entitled to send one of his workers here to the retirement space, but those have to come from the factory. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any more workers on the factory, and I think he will not go for an extra partner, which doesn't help him anyway. Maybe let's simply give him a partner, I don't know. But I think it doesn't really change things too much. But this also means he will only lose 12 points at the end of the game, which is really not a lot actually. Of course, we are also only losing 3, but again, he still has 3 folks on vacation too. So that's only 9 points he's losing. Wow, I really have to do stuff now. And I guess let's use the strike token, $2, and 2 of our workers, including their partners here, which gives us at least 12 more points. He's not going to use that. I think it doesn't give you any points at the end of the game, does it? Actually, I have to check, but it doesn't really matter, because if I'm not using it, he gets a point. Well, I don't care. Let's give it to him. We will now score 12 more points, right? 33. Okay, we are moving somewhat closer. That's at least a slight relief here, actually. Again, he doesn't have any more workers whatsoever, so the only thing he does is he will score 1 extra relaxation point for that. And he will get that as long as we are not passing here. But I think we are okay. Next, we will spend... that's interesting. I think, will we spend some more strike tokens? Oh, that's bad actually. I didn't really count this through properly. We are 1 short actually for the plan, because I didn't see that this jump here is a 5 jump. So I think let's get there anyway. So we will spend 5 tokens here, bringing us to 2 weeks of vacation. We still have 4 more to go, and we cannot improve our working condition there. That's kind of a bummer. We might as well want to spend it here. So I guess we will use only 2 strike tokens to finally get rid of this gender pay gap here. I think that's definitely a good thing, because this is kind of a tiebreaker. The amount of coins you have at the end of the game plus the amount of strike tokens. So in this case, it's also beneficial for me. I only lost 1 less strike token here. I think that's still a fair deal. Okay, I think that was this action. Back to the purple robot player. Again, he's simply scoring a point, and the problem is we still have to do 2 more actions actually, but I will do it anyway, right? Yeah, I have to. So I guess I will also send someone here to the vacation. Yeah, I think that was the idea, right? So we will send this pair here on a 2 weeks vacation. This will cost us $4 in the end, which is kind of okay actually. And therefore we will also score 12 more points, but I'm pretty sure it's not enough. That's 45 points. Yeah, that's his lead, and he's really not. We are losing both points. I'm losing 13, he's losing 12 minus, I think. Let's not think about it. Still, it's back to his turn. He will basically gain another point, and then we have 1 more meeple left and only $2, which is kind of a bummer. So I guess for the first time in this game, we are sending someone in front of the bar. We are spending $1 to get a drink. And again, this brings us to 47 points in total. That's not really a bad result, don't get me wrong, but wow. He really seems to be tough to beat actually. Because again, now everyone is moving back. We do the math here. So I have, I'm losing 13 points minus 1, though I'm losing 12 points. So back to 35 in total. He has 3 workers on vacation and he's only losing 9 points. 46 points in total. We will still get our money, our income, but again, these are only tiebreakers in this case, which means he just basically beat me with 46 to 35 points in total. Again, not a bad result, I would think. Problem is, I never really played the 2-player game before, so I could imagine I might have played this one not really effectively, but that's pretty much how you play Feierabend using the official solo rules that come with the game. And I must really say, this game is interesting. It's a beauty to look at. You really find a lot of details on these little boards here, for example. It consumes a hell of a lot of table space, but I think it's really worth it. And I really would say I prefer it playing with more players. I think solo was okay. I think it was definitely challenging. That's already good news. So I didn't really win this game with my first attempt here, so that's good. So I might really consider playing this again. And keep in mind, there are different starting preparations. So for example, he could also start wealthy, which would give him an additional 50 points instead of the vacation time. So the game might have felt completely different here, for example. So I guess that's really also very, very interesting, actually, to really try this out and see what changes, or how these game preparations change the game. But I think really this shines with more, I think 3, 4, 5 players or so. This game really shines. It's a hell of a fun with 3+ players. Really enjoyed a lot, actually, and definitely one of my, I would say, winners and keepers for this year's Essen-Spiel or Spiel Digital. And I really do hope you enjoyed my little playthrough here of Feierabend. A huge shout out to all of my patrons as usual. Really appreciate your support. Keep your comments coming and like and subscribe. Everything helps here. If you want to support the show, you can definitely support me on Patreon, or you can join my community here on YouTube. Again, really appreciate that. And yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.